We're here at the Steamship terminal in the inner harbour of Victoria. This is where the Songhees First Nation has its base for its tour operation. It does walking tours, canoe tours, a whole variety of things. It turns out that Aboriginal tourism is one of the fastest growing segments of the tourism market in Canada.
What we have is a community of people who are very proud to be Lekwungen people from Songhees Nation and very open to share their stories. Our community really enjoys tourism and wants to do more of it. The Lekwungen traditional dancers have been around for over 30 years, and they have done performances throughout the Greater Victoria region over the years. But just in the last couple of years, we've gotten serious about launching tourism products on the market.
I'm part of the Lekwungen traditional dancers as a dancer, and I sing sometimes, and I help with building regalia, but also I work on the marine tours with Eagle Wing Tours and get to share a little bit of the Lekwungen history.
We do tours of the Songhees Wellness Centre. We do tours in around Greater Victoria area, walking tours, driving tours. We do bus tours, and even marine tours, water tours. And then we have our cultural canoe tours. We employed people from 12 different First Nations last summer, and we targeted young people in particular, wanting to get more of them interested in tourism.
We hired on several people from the community and getting them to learn more about their family history, their roots, and being able to connect the stories to what we have on display down at the center. We brought in some elders, some artists, and then getting them comfortable and being able to share that history with guests that came into the center. Songhees just isn't the people over by Craigflower and View Royal area. Songhees is Willows Beach, Cabro Bay, Victoria Harbour. Like, a lot of people don't really know, and then even today there was a couple of people who were like, what was over by the Empress Hotel? Like, we didn't know that. They didn't know that there was a creek there. They didn't know that that's where a lot of our people went clamming.
Customers love it. They have a really good time. Everyone that's taken a tour has had a really good time, and they're touched by meeting individual people and hearing their stories. So we know the customer wants what we have to offer, and we're just refining our product and our pricing and how often we offer it. So we have a lot to learn in the industry, but we have a wonderful culture to share, and we have a very receptive audience. This is actually our second summer launching a tourism product. So we are learning as we go, and we're designing the product around the customer. And we're just trying to make people really happy, have an authentic experience, and then let it grow from there kind of naturally.
We know in Canada there's roughly about 1,500 Indigenous-owned businesses that have some level of interaction with the tourism sector. But in terms of actual market readiness or export readiness that the industry we know we need to reach to work with the travel trade and the agencies and stuff like that, it's really, you're talking, maybe 100. The tides are right. I mean, the marketing organizations and provincial and territorial and the federal governments seem to want to invest more in Indigenous tourism. There's a real energy about let's just go, let's do something. But we have to do this carefully, and we have to make sure that the marketing and the messaging is truly authentic.
It was time, and plus we had some partnerships come to fruition. We're working with the Greater Victoria Harbour Authority and using the Steamship terminal building that they own, so we're leasing property from them to launch our canoe tours from. And we have a gallery there as well. So we have a boardroom that we rent, we have conference facilities, we have a full-size industrial kitchen, we have a gift shop that has a cafe in it that serves a la carte breakfast and lunch. And we've been developing the businesses slowly as our capacity builds. So people are discovering us slowly, and that pace suits us as we refine what it is that we're doing and get better and better at it.
BC's rich in fantastic world-class Indigenous tourism experiences.
Aboriginal tourism is all about authenticity. It's what draws people to it. There's a strong desire to learn more about the history of the land from the people who have lived here for so long. The Songhees have that connection and are willing to share it. We are very fortunate to have this kind of opportunity. From the Inner Harbour, I'm Rick Searle.